Hey guys, LunarSpawn27 here, and today we got some new news for the upcoming Part 4 anime, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Diamond Is Unbreakable, or Diamond Is Not Crash, or JoJo no Kimyo na Boken, Diamond wa Kurakanai. First of all, thank you, and a shout out to Zerul4891 for letting me know about this. We now have a premiere date, well, sort of, a key visual, a main cast, and of course, a main staff. Now, when I first heard about this, when I first read about it, I honestly had some mixed feelings about this. Okay, first of all, the key visual. Well, I'm not exactly sure how I feel about it. I mean, it's not bad, and I was curious as to what kind of, art style the anime was gonna go for. If it was gonna go for the same old art style back in Stardust Crusaders when it first began in the manga, the Diamond Is Unbreakable manga, or if it was gonna go for the newer art style that Araki did during the later half of Diamond Is Unbreakable. But here it seems like it's kinda going for the newer art style, but in a different kind of way. I'm not exactly sure, but I honestly don't know, really. I guess we'll just have to wait and see for a preview for the upcoming anime or something. Which, by the way, I will get to that later. So, moving on, the main cast has been announced, and unfortunately, they're not getting the voice actors from the All-Star Battle and Eyes of Heaven video games, which is strange because next month, Eyes of Heaven is going to be released in Japan, which honestly is such a shame because I really liked the voice acting cast for Part 4. I thought they were perfect, and I hope that they would come back and reprise their roles in the anime, but unfortunately that's not the case. So, for our main character, Josuke Higashikata, he's going to be voiced by Yuki Ono, which I don't know a lot about his voice acting work, but I do know that he voices Taiga Kagami from the Kuroko no Basket anime series, and Zenkichi Hitoyoshi from the Medaka Box and Medaka Box Abnormal anime. For Koichi Hirose, he's going to be voiced by Yuki Kaji, which I know him best as Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan, and Steel Ball Run's Johnny Joestar from the video game. So, when Steel Ball Run is going to be animated, does that mean Yuki Kaji is not going to be voicing Johnny Joestar? For Okuyasu Nijimura, he's the only character from Part 4 in the video games that gets his original voice actor, who is Wataru Takagi, and I am so glad that he is going to reprise his role as Okuyasu because I really liked his voice as Okuyasu, and I can't picture anyone else voicing this character, so I'm glad they got him back to reprise as Okuyasu. For Rohan Kishibe, he's going to be voiced by Takehiro Sakurai, which I remember him voicing Suzaku from Code Geass, Izuru from Bleach, Sasori from Naruto Shippuden, Sting from Fairy Tail, Coco from Toriko, and Cloud from Final Fantasy VII. And finally, and this one's honestly the least surprising one, Daisuke Ono is going to be coming back to reprise his role as Jotaro Kujo, who is going to make a return in Part 4. In fact, from what I've heard, Jotaro is the most recurring JoJo out of the entire series, at least up till Steel Ball Run. Now, for Josuke, I was really hoping that Wataru Hatano would voice him in the anime. So yeah, I'm once again hesitant on the casting list because, well, I really wanted Wataru Hatano to voice Josuke like he did in All-Star Battle and in Eyes of Heaven because he was perfect as Josuke. He did a really great job. So I'm a bit disappointed that he's not going to be voicing Josuke in the anime, but I hope that Yuki Ono does at least a great job voicing Josuke. I hope he'll pull it off. I was surprised that Romy Park wasn't going to reprise her role as Koichi because I really like Romy Park and I thought she did a good job for Koichi, but again, we'll see how Yuki Kaji will pull off Koichi, and I hope he does a good job as well. As for Rohan, I heard that the fan base was kind of split on Hiroshi Kamiya voicing Rohan, which is strange because I thought Hiroshi Kamiya did an alright job as Rohan. I thought he did a good job, but I am curious to hear Takehiro Sakurai as Rohan. I hope he does pull it off as well. And again, I'm so glad that Wataru Takagi is voicing Okuyasu again, and Daisuke Ono is obviously a given to voice Jotaro, but they didn't announce who is going to be voicing Yoshikage Kira, the main antagonist in Part 4. In the video games, he was voiced by Rikiya Koyama, and I hope he plays Yoshikage Kira in the anime. I actually want him to reprise his role as Kira, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed on that one. The main staff, I believe, will be the same staff that worked on the Stardust Crusaders anime, and we finally got a premiere date, which is April 2016, so yeah, it's not too far off, really. It's just gonna be a couple months. We don't know the exact day in April, but we know that it's gonna be in April, so yeah, looking forward to it. I did hear a rumor that there is gonna be some more news about the anime this Thursday, but I could be wrong. It is a rumor after all. But I did hear that this year's upcoming Jump Festa will have a stage event hosted by the staff who will reveal the first promotional video for Diamond Is Unbreakable. The dates will either be on the 19th or the 20th of December. So in a couple weeks, we might get our first preview for the upcoming Part 4 anime. But here's the problem. All of this was reported on Dengeki-ji's magazine website. However, after some time, the article was removed from the website. So there has been some speculation on whether this news is real or fake. While there is a possibility that the news is fake, there is also the possibility that the website didn't get Warner Brothers Home Entertainment's permission to release the news, therefore the article had to be removed. I honestly don't know if this is real or not. There is a part of me that wish it is real, at least for the premiere date of Diamond Is Unbreakable, but for us to get some sort of confirmation, we have to wait on either Warner Brothers Home Entertainment to confirm this, the rumor about Thursday being more JoJo news, or the upcoming Jump Festa event on December 19th to the 20th. So, once again, I am hesitant on this piece of news, but I'm really hoping that Diamond Is Unbreakable, the Part 4 anime, will be a success. So, if you have any thoughts about this piece of news, whether you think if this is real or not, or what you honestly think about the new voice changes, let me know in the comments below. Like the video if you like it, and subscribe to more videos. But before I go, I want to say to all of you, thank you so much for your support and your kind words for these past couple of weeks because, well, as you all know, I've been going through a lot of stuff, and your words, your encouragement, and your support is really appreciated. I really did appreciate it, so thank you again so much for that. So yeah, that's basically it. So fingers crossed for Part 4 anime to be a success. I'm Lunar Spawn 27, and I will see you guys later. Bye.